Did you know the last mass lynching in American history happened in 1946 after World War II and no one was ever convicted? In the summer of 1946, the United States was celebrating victory in World War II. Black soldiers were returning home in uniform. The country claimed it was entering a new era of freedom. But in Walton County, Georgia, white supremacy was still enforced with violence. This story centers on Roger Malcolm, a young black sharecropper. On July 14, 1946, Roger Malcolm was arrested for allegedly stabbing a white farmer, Barnett Hester, during a dispute. The facts were disputed. There was no trial, only an accusation. Roger was taken to the Walton County Jail in Monroe, Georgia. Almost immediately, white residents began calling for punishment, not due process. Roger's wife, Dorothy Malcolm, was 7 months pregnant. Fearing her husband would be killed in jail, she pleaded for help. A white farmer named James Whitley intervened. He claimed Roger had previously worked for him and posted bail, securing Roger's release. On July 25, 1946, Whitley arrived at the jail and drove Roger Malcolm away. But Roger was not alone. In the car were Dorothy Malcolm, his pregnant wife, George Dorsey, a Black Army veteran who had recently returned from World War II, Mae Murray Dorsey, George's wife. Their destination was safety. They never reached it. As Whitley's car traveled along a rural road near Moore's Ford Bridge just outside Monroe, Georgia, it was stopped by a white mob. Witnesses later said multiple vehicles blocked the road. The men were armed. Whitley was forced aside. The 4 black passengers were dragged from the car. Roger Malcolm, Dorothy Malcolm, George Dorsey, Mae Murray Dorsey. They were taken to the edge of the bridge, without a trial, without charges, without mercy. The mob opened fire at close range. Roger Malcolm was shot repeatedly. George Dorsey was killed while still wearing his army clothing. Dorothy Malcolm was shot while pregnant. Mae Murray Dorsey was killed beside her husband. Dorothy's unborn child did not survive. The bodies were left where they fell. The lynching happened in daylight. News spread quickly. The killings shocked black communities nationwide because this was not the 1800s. This was 1946. President Harry S. Truman ordered a federal investigation. The FBI interviewed hundreds of witnesses. People knew who was involved. Names circulated quietly. But when it came time to testify, silence took over. A grand jury was convened. No one was indicted. No arrests. No trials. No convictions. Despite witnesses. Despite federal involvement. Despite national outrage. The Moore's Ford lynching became known as the last mass lynching in American history, not because racial violence ended, but because it became less visible. The bridge remained. The road remained. The truth was buried. For decades, Georgia avoided the story. This is not just a story about murder. It is a story about power, about how terror enforced racial order even after slavery, even after war, even after the law said otherwise. And it leaves a question history still refuses to answer. If this could happen in 1946 in public with witnesses, what else have we been taught not to see? This is Histera.